Out popped Baphomet from the sink.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Okay.
Go for their hearts. Surrender, or else.
I'll remove this obstacle.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Attack!
Continue. Yes. Was that white fence there the entire time, or was that just something added? I don't know. It's morning. This is the first time I've been here in the morning. Alright, let's see. Is that a chicken? If you know who's in the city, maybe you can tell me something about court. Ah, I'll tell you, why not? Everyone knows the story, you see, but you could say that I'm the one who found it in a way. The Avars are very wealthy and ancient line, and they hail from outlying areas of Caradaris. That's where the Ardan family site is, along with their astral lands. In the past, Meddev was ever feuding with Sakras, and some clan of theirs was in trouble, and the court was there one who would defend our border with their soldiers. Their main resource was called Heaven's Edge. It still stands to this day and north of here on the road of Durazan, but no one lives there now. Around 10,000 or so years ago, there were a grand celebration held to the estate. The mother of the generation of the great celebrate her birthday. The Aaron clan was there, as well as many other nobles, and when without a warning, demons struck. Okay. Clearly, they couldn't ignore such a perfect opportunity to cut down so many Mandev great diplomats in one fell swoop. There was one even chance to the queen herself, and would make an appearance for sure related to court. I had an itchy stick somewhere. I've got an itch on my back. It's terrible. There we go. Yes. Goodbye, itch. Goodbye forever. My wires sometimes get itchy. Here we go. It would make a appearance for the sake of related court, as well as the estate. Group send investigate against discovered a manor full of corpses. Oh dear. And as they perished, Jaren says sorrowfully, the servants of the great guards and guests, including some of the Aberron's chosen paladins and clerics. The paladins had unleashed a magical plague, terrifying the siege likes which have never been seen before or since. Along with there was a young Dorian Akron, the only survivor. Ah, yes. And the court had a talent for divine magic, his youth healing magic in particular, and must be why he didn't die along with the rest. He'd explained how he survived the disease. I saw him in the day. They brought him into the city, pale, bruising. Okay, thanks. Let's get rid of these wares. I'm selling stuff. Right, now we're going to look for the upgrade. Oh, yeah, we can now up level them. We'll do that quick. Oh, he's an oracle. Okay. Oh, person. Okay. Right, we leveled everybody up, and now we're going to be looking for equipment for them to wear. Penalty to perception. We want that on probably our lovely here, so we can give somebody else a hat. Because it may give them less perception, but to be honest, their perception is low anyway, so there's no point in like trying to keep it high or anything like that. Okay, so and this one as well. So we're going to put this one on. Boop. Alright. Okay. Next. Okay, so what's this one? A bonus maximum to hit points. Now let's see, who's got the lowest hit points? Is it me? But I think I've got a hat, haven't I? No, I haven't. Okay. Let's put that on me. Ah, there we go. Some extra hit points now. 43. Nice. So I don't die.
Someone else should use it. I shall keep it for someone else.
You know nothing of style, do you?
Oh, hello. What's going on, my dear friends? The defender's heart greets you with an unexpected liveliness. Beyond the walls of a tavern, once blustering the festive runs, lies the ruins. But how somehow none of that can be felt within these walls. The people of the room are talking, laughing, raising toasts, softly singing. It doesn't look like a typical tavern really, but no. Oh! My friends are sat here, it looks like. Oh no, it's them! Awesome means. Kokoram, come, let me properly introduce you. Alan and Carl, fearless warriors of a league of aspiring art. It was me who convinced Ariav to use what Jareth Carl found a little party. If you look out the window, you might think end times have come, and the abyss has devoured us all, and I thought a simple pleasure is good to have company. I understand we need to keep continually living and fighting. However, it's hard. I accept this decision. I'll be right back. Allow me to declare my support for Sarah's decision as well. The experience tells me that we should shed no tears until or after our victory. If we start to mourn the fallen while the battle is still raging, we'll be jeopardizing all our efforts. And now now is the time for rest. We'll bury the dead after the last demon has been driven. Yeah, good point. Hey, how are you just gonna sit here with a grim face and say get to know each other a little bit better? Tell me about you and your order, Ellen. Story goes, after a very entertaining, I was looking born from the south of Ardoran. I lost my parents early and led my life a simple mercenary, but often questioned the path I had chosen. I am proud of my sword skills. Training and drills. I'm not afraid of battle, but risking my life for coin. It takes special modest to choose a lot with no regrets. You have to want to risk your blood, and I saw too many of my friends die and wondered if it was worth it. So in the end I decided to choose another path. Now if I'm going to lay down my life, at least it will be for good cause. That's how I ended up in Medev and became a squire for the Hound Hearts. It's a small order, my tradition. It has more than 12 members and a new member only knighted. Have you been serving in the Eagle Watch for long? I signed up days before the demon attack, and I am lucky or what? I am apprentice of a famous fencing master, Mithong, and I learned a thing or two from him, believe me. As soon I got bored from fighting off bandits and getting involved in the petty squabbles of bickering and river kingdoms, I wanted to proper challenge you, and I can't find a better place than Medev. What do you know? The moment I arrived, the demonic invasion began. My father says no accidents follow fate. Carl, how did you end up? I just did what everyone else was. I grew up in the slums where I stole a little, or maybe smuggled, or grew in slashes. I never killed anybody. I never did anything really bad. I got caught stealing, and when they made me a choice between prison and the condemnium, well, of course I didn't want to go to prison. I'm not a good fighter, as Normandar is my witness. A thief, also be useful in war. Demons, also a good scout, yeah. How do you all know? I met a noble sister on the road of Caradas. I was returning from the south on my fiance. Was happy to be in my company of a paladin. We said our farewells in the city gates, and I went to the north, the road in Dur's camp. The demons attacked us there at the same time. They struck Cadaras, but we managed to fight them off, and we hurried the city's aid and joined forces with the Eagle Watch and all my fellow Hound Watchers wounded. The battle stress. I'm in last night order, who still fight. Is good Sarah again. Loyal heart counts these days. I met Sarah in the tavern of Caradas before the attack, of course. She was one of the few who would sit at the table with the condemned, and knights usually don't look at us, but Sarah is different. I knew it meant when I saw her. That's what made me notice Sarah too. I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly. I still don't. Our Carl is a great lad, so the night after, Sarah went around in the taverns all together. Medev is an amazing place. People from all over the world came here for glory, redemption, or to help in trouble. and they always find each other. This might be the best place in the world. Sarah, did you call me over just because, or is something the matter? I didn't just want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Aaron is in trouble and I want to help him, and I don't know anyone else in the city I could turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in battle. Bad idea, sister, I told you. I don't want to bother anyone else with the problems. I need to handle them on my own. Come on, hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live. Carl is right. It didn't help me to find you. Without his help, I would be looking all over Carades. So, Aaron, come on, stop. Tell me more. In truth, I do not wish to impose my problems, just minor troubles. A paladin of other than a friend constantly more important things to do, especially there's been demons. If I've learned anything in my life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. Take the three of you, for example. It seems like all of you did was save a cart from lesser demons. But look how many people are happy now. That feat will never be strung of songs, but who knows, maybe thanks to this joyous hour, peace and rest, the defenders of Gara will find strength to protect the city. I talk too much, don't I? Well, Sir Alan, I want to help you. My reputation as holy warrior, and it won't be a venture of good feet. Alright, I'll explain. The life of the Crusader has given me more than just a purpose, a chance to survive the righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of the mercenary to Nadev, I gained something else I never experienced. I met May. Ladies here, forgive me, the finest girl in all the world. It's a miracle she found any love in her own heart. Burglar like me. But I'm not about to let this miracle go. Just not the demon. Not even the demon lord can stand in my way. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from Carades for half a year now. I've been getting to grips on her courage to propose her. I've even ordered a ring from Sarah, the dark jewelers, the incident nightly orders, like off domains. I'm not what would be called rich, but I'm also what they call kinda happy. I would have took me 3 months to find jewel of the same shade of his eyes, twice that shape. Master Derek was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack and probably never crossed it. The ring is most likely in the Hounder's camp outside the city. Alan and his friends didn't have time to pack up their stuff and the demons attacked. Fine, I'll help. Thanks, agreeing to help. Aaron is a good man in truth. Sarash, I hope you convince her to let you go. Of course, the League of Inspiring Cart has come together. Dark Hour must continue to help. Okay, cool. Alrighty, what are we looking for? Right, journal. The Burning City. Alrighty. We'll do the other stuff and catch up on everything before. I'll talk to him way later. Whoa, what was that? I'll have to look at the recording of that. That was very weird. Okay, so what was this? Manage, potion. Oh, potion of invisibility. That might be good for. Alright. Can you leave me alone? Despite the conditions in which the subject can mentally compose intelligent sentence. Fascinating. For God's sake. The demons were killed recently, no doubt about that. But it's not clear what happened here. The bodies were brought here from elsewhere. What was that? Amber? Right. Maybe you did it. I'll talk to him later on. For now,
my steps.
I think I've got to stop the recording. Thank you everybody for joining, and we'll be continuing on this crusade and doing all the side quests, so catch you soon. Bye bye!